Yo, it's Elliot at Farrow's Lead Farm. So we're doing a little algorithm testing today, and something a smidge different than my normal videos. I'm going to show you guys how to hard boil farm fresh eggs. Now these guys right here were plucked straight from the chicken's butt just like 20 minutes ago. So freshly pooped out eggs right there. Boop! Fantastic. And if you guys know, farm fresh eggs are usually the hardest ones to peel after you hard boil them. They stick, but not with this little hot tip I'm going to show you, which I've done years and years ago. But anyway, bear with me. So I have here the fanciest pressure cooker that Menards sells. If you're not familiar with Menards, they're a store that sells mostly everything. They do have lumber in the back, but you're going to have to deal with a 16-year-old gang of kids. It's going to take an hour and a half, and every board's going to be crooked as shit. And they're the company that still does mail-in rebates in the year 2023. So, okay, enough about Menards. They're not sponsoring this one. But I put in a cup of water, which is not much. There it is, right there. And I also don't measure it, so it could be 2 cups. It could be a half a cup. I don't know. I don't care. So then you grab your hat, and I don't know, I maybe have a dozen eggs in here, maybe a little more. I had more, but the trick here is my dog ate a hole in the hat. So then, this is how smart she is. I dropped an egg through the hat, hit the counter, dropped right into the dog bowl. Right there. And it didn't break. Psh, I mean, we're off to a flying start. So anyway, here we go. So perfect. So all full. Take your lid. Start off on the old unlock. Move it to lock. It's going to beep at you. There's a little release on the top. Click that sucker to close, which closes this little vent. And now down here, I have a litany of options that I've never once used. I just hit steam and canning. And that's it. I don't know if you can see it blinking. It's blinking 10 minutes, but it's going to have to heat up. So that takes a little while as well to heat up. But then after that, once it starts ticking down, anywhere from, I would say, 5 minutes down. Oh, you could go all the way down. If you go all the way down, you get a little bit of that green around the yolk, which is, I don't know, I don't think that's more protein or less protein, but the Hulk is green, so there's some math behind it. Anyway, I digress. So let's wait, and then I'll show you the second part of this video. Here we go. Change. Go to 6 minutes. Bam. Okay. All right, we're back, and it says 3 minutes left, so that means we've cooked it for 7 minutes. So now I'm just gonna hit cancel. It's over. I grab a little towel, and then I'm gonna hit the release slowly to let some of the steam out. So you ready for this? Okay. All right, letting the steam go. I feel like if I use the towel, it's more gentle on the eggs. Maybe they don't burst as much. Because sometimes that happens, especially if the eggs are kind of colder going in, like from the refrigerator, then they might burst a little bit. So I'm just going to let the steam come out. And then eventually you'll stop hearing the hissing, and it'll be safe to unlock it. So we'll wait for that. Alright, I don't know if you guys heard that little click. Perfect. Alright, we'll set this off to the side. Now here's the key. Well, key number 2 is I have some ice water right here. And I'm just going to take the eggs and I'm going to dunk them in. But you got to be careful because these eggs are nuclear hot, like surface of the sun hot. So you probably want to grab a tongs or a glove or an oven mitt. There's a lot of options that are just too many steps away for me. So I'm going to dunk my hands in the water, and then I'm just going to do one of these numbers. Okay. And then eventually your fingertips will get burned off of your right hand, and then you'll just switch to your left hand. Oh my gosh, my left hand's more sensitive. Son of a bitch, hit the edge of it. Okay, so the edge is also real hot. There's a little hot tip for you. Okay, yeah, it doesn't even, it barely leaves a mark. Ooh, the boiling hot water in the bottom seems to be the best part about
I hurt myself today.
this whole affair. Alright, so now we're just going to let them cool down a little bit in our ice water. Let's zoom in. Can you guys see my ice water bath? Right in that region there. Alright. Go change the song and then I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. So ideally you want to let them soak in the ice water for like 5-10 minutes. I waited about 45 seconds. So I have the attention span of a 2-year-old and the patience of nobody. So now I'm just going to grab a paper towel so hopefully you can see me break one of these open. Which, by the way, if you don't have a ratcheting paper towel holder, dude, you're missing out. All right, so I'm gonna grab one out here. Let's see if you can come on in, get a little closer. Look. So there's our first one, and I'm just gonna tap it on the table a few times, and then start peeling. Let's see how we ended up. It just comes out like lickety split. I mean, does that not look perfect? It's still warm, fresh. Now let's cut it in half. But like I said, I don't want to get utensils dirty, so let me just go grab my other knife real quick. Look at that. That's fantastic. Oh, still hot. Woo! Boy, oh boy. So, I'm pretty much a magician. There you go. Let that be a lesson to you. Hard-boiled eggs. Plus it brings all the girls to the yard. Check this out. Hey, do you want an egg? You sit pretty? Can you see? There you go. She's so smart. Well, she likes the yolk a little bit better. Sit pretty. Oh, that's perfect. There you go. Anyway, that is all. Carry on.